I've had a big delay while cooking, and we're gonna shoutcast the match, which is, just gonna turn my volume down a bit. Let me just check the teams. It's Limbo Warriors versus Neutral Zone. We have Limbo guys attacking, and so far Neutral Zone is doing a great job. Swanee there with a triple man with his MP40, as Dynamite hasn't been bombed yet. Turn the volume a bit lower. Maybe I'll just turn my microphone down. Okay, whatever. You see Limbo still attacking in the warehouse. They didn't have any bomb yet. Struggling really. My money was on Limbo for this game, but I also thought that Neutral Zone would have the advantage on upper. As we see, just gonna quickly go over the lineups. For Neutral Zone, we have Blast, XRB, -20, Spadu, Webby, or Webby, or call it Mizu. And for Limbo, we have Mystic, Gen, Dave, Rivendale, I guess. Oops, and Nova. As we see another push going down the warehouse, trying to climb, but they're struggling so hard to get through their Webby with a double man. So gonna have to make a shot here. Who almost gets his teammate, but actually he shot that Panzer. I didn't even see him shoot it, but he gets the double man. A lot of kills going in for Neutral Zone here, as Nizo is ready with his Panzer. He shoots and gets the Panzer down. Sorry guys, I'm still catching my breath because I was and I have no idea how many viewers we even have. I have to check. I'm gonna put it for this first round, as I don't think they're gonna set it. I'm gonna quickly eat a bit because I just cooked and jumped straight to my room to cast this game. That's that, it's a full hold. I didn't expect it, like 10-minute hold on this first stage is quite exceptional, I'd say. It does happen on 3-on-3 from time to time, but I didn't think they would pull it off in a 6-on-6, actually in a league match. So let me check games. What the odds are for who's gonna win this match, what the people think about this match. Actually, Neutral Zone are the favorites with the odds 1.7, and Limbo Warriors with 2.5 circa. My money's on Limbo Warriors, but we'll see. It's horrendous first round. They're gonna come this time and they need to full hold them for the 10 minutes, and they're gonna need a good first stage as well. As we're waiting on 3 players. Yeah, and it was the first round apparently, so we didn't miss a lot of action. You see Limbo in the fence, following Jin, the Potato Stein legend, as Sooks gets a double man Panda Faust. We're still following Jin, let's see what he does. He's pushing forward on a low spawn, and he's actually gonna risk full spawn. He will get full spawns. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. As the engineer pushes in, nice Panzer by Sooks gets that engineer gift. David is still defending the controls as another dynamite gets thrown in there. 2 people pushing to make the plant. Engineers is there. I'm not sure if he decided to kill out because David is not pushing towards him. As a fresh respawn comes in the warehouse, and David looks like he's all by himself. As XRB will now try to get the plant maybe, but he's not the engineer, I guess.
Dynamite plant.
They do get the plant, and XRB will get a second plant.
Dynamite plant.
As Nizio gets a double man. And they still got some time to defuse this, but there's so many allied players already in this warehouse. It's gonna be very hard, as I have to put my inputs in, because my mouse is skipping as hell. Just a sec, there we go. As the self-kills comes in, and keep pushing spawn.
Dynamite planted.
The Axes are aware of it, David is holding that spawn tight with his fellow countryman Jin. As we still have those people at spawn, they didn't kill out, and it's gonna push to try to be annoying. Nizio gets a Pentecost shot as well, and finally 2 kills come in for Limbo, make that 4 actually. As Dox will be still locked down tight. The last didn't decide to self-kill and pushes forward. And try to catch David off guard, which he does, and he also gets Sooks before he gets taken down by Nova, and now the new neutral zone pushes going through. That's when he takes over Dox and gets team killed by Plaz. Plaz is running documents right now towards the bridge. And is anybody set up there at Limbo? Actually, they self-kill. And Jin is actually ready to make a sneaky dock secure here. Let's see what he does. And he does get the dock secure, as in particular 7, where he got 3. He gets the flag as well, which makes neutral zone spawn back. And still 7 minutes to go, and Limbo need to get this defense tight. Shoutcast connects with one, the documents have been taken, but Sooks with a double man, the documents are down. Still 3 people alive near the documents. As XRB will run them home, and Jin is again in the transmitter area trying to make maybe a sneaky push, we'll see.
Objective taken.
One guy goes through and he doesn't spot him. He's still there, he's alone at the transmitter. He might get a shot here. You see, he's waiting. Where are the documents? They're not coming. There he is. And he almost gets it. And actually, the return. Wait, actually, somebody got the return. I didn't see who it was. I think it was Rivendell, I guess. But Jin with that first kill on the documents. And documents are taking again. And Webby now going the bridge way. As we see the fresh respawn comes in from Limbo, they need to get control of this transmitter area as the respawn comes in, and that's good because they now have 4 people in this transmitter, and you can hold this for a long time if you have enough ammo and support. We see Limbo actually door was open and the fence comes in from Limbo, but it only gets one, and actually documents are pushing forward now. With Webby, he's pushing forward, and I think it's clear. It is, and he's gonna make the transmission at 4 minutes and 23 seconds. As I will update my scores. So 1-0 lead for neutral zone as the full finish lineup here. And actually I'm surprised that Zed is not in the lineup, because I would expect that he was, but he's not, and Shoutcast is now instead of Zed, I assume. We're gonna get the second stopwatch of this Blood Vengeance tournament underway. So we have Limbo again on the defense. They will need to have a better first stage if they want to get a good time. Let's see. Panzer's ready. Shoutcast is in position. And he shoots. He gets one. David pushes out of it, trying to get some people in the back, but he gets taken out by Swanee, the ET player, as Spadu is in the controls and he's gonna make that plant. Just delayed before it drops, but he got charged because the other guy, other engineer, shoots the dynamite in. Makes the plant. The engineer, David, is down and he's kicked, so I don't think a defuse will come in, as the neutral zone boys already pushing towards the spawn, where only Jin was there still to defend it, but he gets taken down, and Webby and Flaz are running towards the documents because they haven't spawned yet, and as well have an easy grab. Easy gets a triple spawn frag with the documents, and Nova has to get the secure. Pistol on pistol. He's pushing out, but David makes the kill, and that was a really important kill as the documents get secured. But not a lot of Limbo people alive, and maybe the next spawn will already push in. Come in, yes, it will. XRB on the prowl. Take out David, and looking for the other player who's at the window, who's gonna just take those stocks and run away. As I think the Limbo would have spawned by now already. I think they did, and I think they're chasing, or at least some of the players. David with a nice kill, but will he get there in time to make the secure? He will, maybe. There's 4 people on access there. Where are the documents? They're finally to make the secure. This has been a really chaotic defense for Limbo. Shoutcast tries to get a kill, but decides to kill out, and Nizu has the Panzer. Let's follow him. Let's see what he does. Both teams are now on the long spawn, and Shoutcast gets a double man right before Nizu can make the shots, but he's not given, and he's gonna get revived, and he'll make a shot. Oh, actually he shot already, and he doesn't have charge. See, tough kills come in, fresh respawns comes in as Limbo, so a respawn, so far so good for Limbo, as we have still 7 minutes 30 seconds on the clock. As Jen is actually the one watching the spawn. David Rivendell on the docks. The next push comes in. So much pressure on these Limbo players. Where is the support from the backstairs? No support right now. And finally Jin decides to come from spawn and makes the secure. Very important there. He can buy some time for his team to again push up towards the documents, but their defense is so tight right now. I mean, not really tight, it's the opposite of tight, but so far so good still for Limbo, as a lot of are full, but they need to get to Gibson, and 20 decides to kill out, and Now they will have a push while Limbo will have a short spawn, so this will be interesting. Limbo needs to slow them down a bit so the fresh respawn comes in. Sux is doubting to take a MP40 or a Panzer. He gets the Panzer, he's gonna shoot in the... He's gonna make a shot right here as he gets one. And Nizu as well, he gets two, and a lot of kills for neutral zone right here as a long spawn set for Limbo. Limbo and David have to hold this documents all by themselves. All three people are at the documents. David almost gets a kill, but another player blocks this. But the documents will be... They were taken down actually, I didn't see that, but documents now in Swanny's hands. And he's gonna move forward. Oh, is there a setup? Yes. Limbo's set up in the transmitter, so they can put some more time on the board. So far, already 4 minutes passed, and Limbo need to crossfire that tiny door. As we have one player to actually make that sweep, pushing in right now. He has 16 kill, but he gets the revive. Somebody's stuck in the door, and that happens. I have to fix that other nest bug. Somehow I have no idea why it's bugging. But we'll see. So neutral zone still have the documents. They're gonna push now as a lot of players are kind of on low health here and try to set up another crossfire. But I think there's a big ramp now. There's 3 people going through that door and a lot of kills. David gets the double man, very important. As another spawn goes in for Limbo as we follow Nova. He gets actually shot down and looks like the defense is falling apart. So many zone kills. Chin is the only one who can save them, but keep down, and there goes the transmission. It's gonna be, I think, a similar time where it's all on Limbo here to finally make a plant on the first stage. As well, take a look at the scores. We have 13 kills for Nizu as a Panzer, make that 7 for Sux. Yeah, Nizu really standing out as the Panzer on the fence. We have best players for allied teams are David and Nova with 13 and 10 frags each. But actually, if you look at the damage given, it's pretty similar. So all these players are quite even matched. We're waiting for 2 players.
Prepare to fight.
Second map will be Frostbite, I believe.
Fight.
See the push coming in. Jim on the engineering duties. Panzer shoots, but it doesn't connect. Jim is gonna make his way towards the plants. Gets 1 down. They get 2 nice shot by Jim there. Stop down by 1 Axis player is still there, and he actually gets taken down by Nizu when the Axis respawn. David is the other engineer. Actually, how many engineers do they have in the city? I think. Yeah, they do have 3. And no luck so far for them. As the respawn will come, and they need to shoot these. They need to shoot from the ramp as the respawn comes in. But some trouble. Ren will get taken down as an engineer. He's far back on the left side, which is not ideal to be as an engineer. Looks might actually get a nice kill, but he only gets 1. He could have taken down 2, but a bit unfortunate Panzer there. That's the. You can see this is an ET team. They push out every time and they're on a short spawn. That's the way how to play this other nest, but they might actually not have enough kills. They're shooting the red now as Rivendell makes the plant. He might get Panzer. Yes, he does. Another engineer is there, and actually there are 3 engineers right now at the plant. They get the second plant down, and nice nade by David. But there's actually still an engineer. Oh no, it's Nizu. It was a Panzer post there, so no engineers right here, and there's still 2 players here at the control. So looks fine. They're finally gonna set they're finally gonna make the plant, which they couldn't do in the last round. So we'll see. Sux is actually moving towards the spawn as the Panzer. Is anybody watching the spawn? No, there's not. Oh, yes, there is. He's leaning. Swanee here. He's not gonna get caught off guard, is he? Kinda. Sux gets the kill, but I think this respawn will come in shortly. And they will Mystics will.
Dynamite.
They'll just be there when they respawn. Decides to kill out, and Limbo now on the first respawn. They still need to get the pipe side door, which is not in the ET version of the map. And they get the flag, they get the bomb, so 2 minutes to get the time on the board. Limbo down push. Oof, that nades. Actually, there's quite some control from Limbo here. The respawn comes in from the extra side, and Sux is gonna be in a pretty favorable position, but he doesn't have charge yet. He'll have to wait a few seconds. He needs to be patient here. Shoot the Panzer around, gets one. He could have had two, but by Nova, and there's the chance. They need to get these documents because the respawn will come in again from the neutral zone. They need to run, they can't survive it. Oh, it's gonna be close. Nova on the run, 1 minute 30 left, and he actually can do this, but I think neutral zone will be set up here at the transmitter, so they have 80 seconds to clear this out. And Sux with a double man, nice shot there. That might be able to open up the defense here on this transmitter side, but actually if people are left, I need to push heavy now as the revives come in on the extra side, and now the big push comes in and might hit it too early. Sux gets another clear, and it looks quite clear. There's still 2 players here to make that 3 because the revives comes in, actually make that 4. So, or actually make that 5. There are 5 players right now at the transmitter, so the revives comes in. Didn't get to Gibbs, very important there as the 6th player comes in. Everybody's there, and they have 40 seconds here. They should push outside. I think it's going to be really hard. Nizu with a double man as he gets taken down by Sux as well. Exchange Panzers. Nice shot there by Jen. As he gets taken out, and the rebound coming as well. It's so hard to push on this lower thing, and they will need to be forced. They will have to force them where their way towards the transmitter from the lower way. I think the nade spam will be heavier. We have 10 seconds left. Push comes in, and he needs to go. He doesn't have time. Push comes in, but crossfire is there, and the document is well. So 2-0 to neutral zone. As we'll take a look at the scores again. Actually, Peppy with 17 frags, Nizu with 22. So good job by them. Sux gets 5k damage as well, so he did a good job as well as a Panzer. So we're gonna go to Frostbite now, and we'll see what happens. I think normally Limbo should have the upper hand here, but we'll see. As I'm gonna quickly edit this score. I forgot I was 2 minutes delay, so I kind of spoiled the score in the first round. Sorry, boys. I won't say anything in chat about scoring anymore. As a big shout out to all the admins in this cup. Enigma, Dictator. I think those are the main admins. I'll have to take a look at the page who's actually adminning this cup. As the follow-up cup and from August of the QuakeCon Cup, so RTCW going strong right now. There's a lot of activity also in the gatherers, so it's a nice time to be alive right now for RTCW. As I'm gonna check it's Cupid, Dictator, and Enigma, so big ups to them for making this cup. This cup will still run a month or so. I don't think there's gonna be any players. It's just gonna be group matches. 2 teams against each other, 4 teams against each other twice, so 6 matches each. And after that cup, I'll maybe make a Nations Cup, we'll see. And I also intend to make another Christmas one-day cup, as I've been doing for over the last 2 years. And I'll try to get Tosspod involved in that as well. And just gonna quickly check when I will host that. I think it's gonna be 19 December. No, wait, make that 20 December. Well, depending if I run it for a weekend or just one day, we'll see. But it's probably gonna be 20 December if I make a one. It's still far off though. It's like still a month or 2. Make that 2.5. Waiting on 2 players on the Limbo sides. They're gonna be making the first attack on Frostbite. This is interesting. Anyways, maybe I'll have to get some spam going, get some promotion for my Potato Style movies here. I'll link it in the chat if you are interested in how these gatherers go, with a lot of fails. And for any player watching, feel free to install RTCW. There's a lot of players who made the switch in recent times, like Enigma did, and Speak Up Mouse. Thinking about other players, like all these neutral zone boys are from the team, I guess, especially Swanee. So a lot of people from ET trying out RTCW, which is nice. Get a bit. It's actually quite interesting. Like in this league, we have 3 divisions, so we have a better skill for every team. I mean, it's quite even skilled for teams in their own skill level, which is nice. As we have 12 teams in this cup, 4 in Division 1, 4 in Division 2, 4 in 3. We even have a South America team, and they are playing on a new mod that's being developed by a lot of people here. I think Dutchmeat is working on it, Crazy Case maybe as well. I'm gonna quickly check on the development channel, as we have Crazy Case, Nihilist, Sandman, Territor. I don't know how to pronounce it. His name may be Dutchmeat as well, but I'm not sure if he's still active. Anyways, big ups to them as well for making a new mod, which is replacing with OSP, because OSP doesn't have a decent anti-lag. We would get a good mod with some fixes. with a decent anti-lag and some more fixes, then we could probably also host more cups that involves the US scene as well, because right now it's really hard to get a cup going with across the Atlantic because the pings are so high without the anti-lag. Anyways, we're on the way as Svenny gets a double, Mandyzoom gets the Panzerfaust kill, and Blaz gets the D4 kill. So somehow David still gets the plants, and the respawn comes in. I think the respawn time is quite even, so there's a standard situation for you. As we have Blaz watching the back wall. And Limbo team trying to get that flag as the main door will blow up. Actually, I think the flag is undefended right now as Swanee is driven. No, it's not driven. Somebody else. Still there, but the shot will come in and David gets the nade kill. I didn't see the nade myself, but Swanee on a full spawn, he's gonna be cursing to that. See the Limbo boys trying to gain some grounding, gain access to the flag area in the main door. See a nice shot by Nova, gets Blast down as he's trying to back away from the back wall. There was a lower push, but actually nobody was still there, and a fresh respawn comes in. As the air strikes spam will come in. Swanee decides to do an FPV on top, which is quite interesting. You don't see that often in the RTCW scene. As usually people just make support fires instead of fire for effects on the map on the fence. You only need a half bar. And then you can throw 2 strikes in one spawn. Compared to just 1 FPV, I guess. Anyways, Limbo gets the flag. They don't spawn there though, and neutral zone knows this, so they can't push up. It's in the office waiting for them, and he gets killed. He gets taken down by 2 players in the warehouse. I wonder if Spuddy's gonna try to get that flag back. Actually, there's already somebody else. Probably got that. And Limbo will spawn back, and time is running out. There's only 7 minutes 30 left, and he already wasted 12 minutes. And so far they're nowhere yet, so they need to survive there to still want to draw this game. So far I don't know if there's a decider. I don't think there is. Probably not. I need to check the rules more often. Anyway, Swanee on top. Needs to win another double man Panzer. He's doing a very good job. As well as Zeus, so the Panzer are really making a difference in this game. Up. It's taken out. Still 4 players in the flag room, so if there's a lower push, they might actually have a chance, but I don't see anybody alive except for Nova. He's gonna probably try to toss, but he gets taken up by Spider, and actually Mystics was already pushed up. So he's just gonna hide there in the service door, which I would also do just to make sure that the Limbo boys finally get that flag. Jokes to date. Oh, he almost gets a kill, but Swanee takes them down. And now they finally get the flag, so good play there for Mystics, trying to slow the game down and allow the Limbo team to get the flag while he was on documents. And we see Jin making the plant, but actually the flag has been taken down by neutral zone, and they spawn back. Jin is the only one who probably has the service door here. So he will try to get some neutral zones in the back area. They don't seem to push up that much, and they decide to stay back, and Jin is gonna have a run here at the spawn. There's a player is in the warehouse, it was a Panzer, and Jin gets him. Now they need to push up these documents. There's only 5 minutes 30 left, so it won't be a super fast time. And it won't be a decent time as well, maybe a short. This one he's holding his back courtyard. He gets taken down. Yeah, two players pushing on spawn, but the respawn doesn't. They decided not to self-kill, which is alright in my book. They're gonna try to push, but there's nades! Soups gets one man. And the nades keep going down from Nizu. Thunder, he shoots two, and a very nice shot there by Nizu. And he will get the flag, so that's gonna be that. It's still 4 minutes 40, but they're nowhere right now. The Limbo team, they need to regroup, respawn in the back, and make something from this push, from this round, because there's not a lot of time left as Nizu gets another double man. Very nice play. They're not gonna get the flag in this spawn either, as two players decide to push down. Nice nade by David, but I don't think they're gonna get the flag as 3 people are still in the office. See, there's one, Mystics is still there, but he gets hit, and a new spawn will come in.
Affirmative, on your way.
Nice shot by Nova there. He's gonna push through for the documents, which is good. He just needs to survive for a little while longer. He doesn't, but there's another player on the courtyard, and I just missed it. It was Jen, but he gets taken down by Swanee as well, and all the kills going for the neutral zone right here. Look at the console. It's all neutral zone almost probably. And the flag was taken down. And I have a hard time setting a time here as one player gets a full spawn. Not what you want. Only 3 minutes left, and I kinda can't see it happen anymore unless Limbo gets a flag grab at the last second and gets get a lot of players out on the flag on full. But I don't. It's gonna be gonna be really good. He gets another one. Actually 3 minutes late. Limbo needs to push together more often. I don't know what they're doing, but their pushes are going nowhere as they keep losing the flag. And I think this might be GG, because if they full hold this, there's no way for Limbo to still draw this game actually. 2 minutes left. Ooh, ribbon down. Gets caught out by the fire protector. 5 HP. Gets taken down by Nizu, his nades. So many players dead again for the Limbo side as the respawn comes in. Only 90 seconds left, and neutral zone had this all in control. And that's gonna be that. No chance anymore. 25 seconds. It's a good game. I didn't think neutral zone would hold Frostbite that good, but he also kinda misset for Limbo. I think it's probably one of their strongest players. Div2 players and Swanee with top frags for the defense. You can see almost double the amount of kills for Axe compared to guys, so that tells the story, really. And I'm not sure what this I'm Batman stuff is from Swanee. Probably some inside information I'm not aware of. It's actually nice though that there's some games being played in the week, so we don't have all the games on Sunday, so we can get maximum coverage for all the games. As the game has started.
Affirmative, on the way.
Actually,
Dynamite plant.
it's quite funny. Dynamite. As BB is trying to make the jump, but it's a bit harder than on the team. Gets taken down by the back player, David. It's pushing up towards the allies respawn.
Hey!
As actually, XRB is playing as a sniper. As Nizu gets another double man. He's so consistent in the game, really. On upper nest and crossfire, on attack, it doesn't matter. Gets those important double mans. He tries to get double man himself, but I've been specking him so much, and every time I see him make a shot, I think it's gonna be two men. Actually, always a lot of the time the one man. So unfortunate at times when he shoots at Panzer. The Limbo team will respawn now, and they still got it locked down. Question is the LT in the flag room. It's gonna throw that support again.
Affirmative, on the way.
Doesn't connect. And we're still waiting for the push. Lux gets the double man. And push is going lower, but it doesn't go anywhere. As Webby tried to jump the wall again, and he was unsuccessful. We see a new push coming down. Soust almost gets the Panzer. A bit huge. As we see the lower push still going through. The double man. Before he gets taken down by Webby. And they will have the flag, the respawn will come in. And neutral zone still have a lot of time here to get as they're gonna make the service plant right now. Limbo already a bit on the back foot here. I mean, there's a huge spawn push coming in, and I think a lot of kills they won't have much time, and I think if neutral zone shoot itself till here, and they don't, as XRB is trying to take it up with, probably the last player in that initial attack. Oh, and Nizo again with a double man. I don't even know where the second player came from, but he gets the kill, and such an important kill. Their service is down, service door defense is down, as Swanee gets another guy, Nova. Sooks will have to Sooks will have to break this defense up. He needs to get double mans all over the place, or this is gonna be a really fast time by Jozone. We're gonna spec him. One guy going courtyard, that's Webby, and Sooks has to decide on waiting to make the shot or go for it, and he goes for it. But actually there were two guys on courtyard, I think, so there might be another one. As Jin and Mystics gets a frag each while the respawn comes in. Limbo holding their mobs for now. Sooks with a double man, really nice kill there. Both kips as well. As Nova is trying to make the push towards the flag. And I think the spawns are kinda alive. I think they are. Let me check. Yeah, it's exactly the same spawn again, so that's quite fair. Because the last round was the same as well. So no option to whine about the spawns being favorable towards another team. And as Merlinator would say, there's no such thing as a bad spawn time. You just have to adapt your gameplay depending on your spawn. And that actually was a huge crossfire for a time, especially for a team like Supply First Station. So you could actually fix this with just having a 19 second spawn or something for allies, or in this case, of course, put it 29 for the ally side. But good luck with counting the spawns then. And, yeah, never really happened in RTCW anyway to change the spawn times. We had a few matches, 25 seconds on the nest. I think there's another map with a 5 in it as well, like at the last digit. I can't remember the shot. Well, sub is 35 on Nexus, but that doesn't really get played in competitive modes. Yeah, Chateau has a weird spawn as well, I think. And UFO, but those maps are all well in the competitive line. As David gets a triple man. I was rambling, and a lot of players out here for Limbo. As they're all moving towards spawn. Oh, nice! Oh, I didn't say nice thing. Bad thing. Potato for him. As Limbo survived this push, thanks to Swanee. As 3 minutes 30 are left. As both teams have some struggles to attack on this map. Well, I think it was harder for Limbo compared to Neutral Zone at this point, because Limbo didn't have the flag ready during the entire 3rd minute. As XRB makes the push, there's only one guy to documents. It's Mystics, and he gets taken down, so they will have a... Oh, actually, Jin is there as well to save the day, and he goes super aggressive.
Objective.
As XRB will get those documents and go spawn, but the respawn already came in, and Over will shut it down. Played there by Jin, holding the documents. And play. Sooks moves forwards, and he gets taken down.
Objective taken.
That might have been a mistake, being so aggressive. As Rabbi has the documents, and I think he's moving towards service. Yes, he is, but there's actually an ambush by Nova.
Objective secure.
Nice shot by Nova. We have 2 minutes 30 left on the board, and actually every point in this match is important for every team because there's no playoffs, it's just a big group stage. So the rounds matter in terms of you have the same amount of points after this league. Swanee with a nice double man nade. We still have some guys pushing towards the service door. Actually make that 4 players, and they're gonna move these documents home. And I wonder how many people are chasing here for an exercise as well. He did, but he doesn't manage to take the document carrier out, and slowly but surely they're moving towards the lower spawn huts, as actually 3 players are still here near the flag, and Mystics will have to grab. He grabs the flag and blasts all by himself, and normally the Axis team knows this and they should really push up here, but it's quite too late as the documents move back, and I think there's no back setup yet because they were all chasing the documents. So Blast goes in quite confident and he will set a time of 8 minutes 46, so 3-0 towards neutral zone, as we're gonna have the last stopwatch round now, as I'm gonna update the scores. There we go. No fancy graphics from my end. It's the ugliest font ever without any like Merlinator does have, and Lash as well, I think. Maybe Ditto as well. I don't have time to set up all those things. So, Bonnie is the Batman.
Affirmative, on the way.
Pushes that barn every round for some reason. I wonder what the story is behind that. I'll have to ask him. I'll ask him that after the game. So yeah, neutral zone with the last attack on, well, the last attack, but the last round on attack, and we're waiting on 2 players.
Great shot.
If any ET players are watching, I'm gonna quickly link our Discord channel if you want to check our community out, and if you want to play some gathers. It's the same. What is this? I have no idea if this works. We'll see. But our gather system is the same as on ET. We have one-on-one gather channel. If you just joined our Discord, ask an admin to add you to the gather channels. And we don't allow everybody to be on there. But just give us a request and we can add you. Every night we have games in 3-on-3 and 6-on-6. Sometimes 2 at the same time, so the community is quite alive, as a lot of teams are also scrimming nowadays with the league going on, so RTCW is quite alive. It's great, thanks to the coronavirus. As we're still waiting on 1 player. No, Swanny, that's not how you do this trick jump on RTCW. The physics of the game don't allow you to make that jump from that close up the wall, close to the wall. You have to do the jump from here, or from the box towards also here. Actually here, right here. I'm not gonna give him tips right now. I might do after the game. But it's funny to see every ET player try to do the jump from here straight up on the back wall. We also have some new mod for trick jumping. If you're on our Discord, you can go to the roles channel and you can add the trick jump role towards you, and then you see the channel, and then in the channel you can check the pinned messages to go to an IP with a trick jump mod on it, where you can do timed dock run, where you can just practice the dock run over and over again, or jumps. I know some people from the American scene have made a real jump map, which is all the popular trick jump jumps of the competitive maps, where you can practice them without being on frostbite ice dedicated. So you don't waste time trying to practice these jumps, waiting for sprint and so on. So if you need any help on trick jumping, just give me a PM on Discord and I'll be happy to help you to improve your trick jumping skills. As we're still waiting on Div2 for some reason. Maybe decided to get a beer, or I don't know. And I can give some teaser for the next Potatoes Time movie. It's not gonna be frags from this era, but it's gonna be frags from, well, not frags, like Potatoes Time moments from the old school scene, actually, from demos I collected from 2002 towards 2007-ish, as I made some scripts to find Wolf TV spam. Usually when there's a lot of Wolf TV spam, it's because people failed something, like self-grenade or team kill grenade or whatever, fail stuff. And I used that Python script detect all these Wolf TV spam things. Then I can cut all those actions out in demo color, provided by Timmy. Then I had a lot of Potatoes Time wordy moments from the old school scene without having to go through the demo one by one. And I made this for my next movie, my next competitive history movie. But I might not include it in the real movie because it's a quite serious movie and maybe it's not really, it might not fit in the mood when you're watching the movie, so I might just make that my next Potatoes Time entry. We also have a nice fail there by Jin. 2006 in the Onage Cup 2, I believe it was, with KH. Yes, Jin was playing with KH back in the time. And he actually told me the story behind this fail. As he was playing against Calesto, so it was KH versus Calesto in the quarterfinals of the Onage Cup. And they were playing Assault, and he falls down the ladder, and he just falls to his death. And he told me some months ago this moment, because Tosspot was also casting this Shoutcast, this match, so it was quite an important game as well. And he told me he was playing at his grandparents, their place, playing on some old computer, which had Wolf installed. So he wasn't on his original setup, and he hardly could play on it. So that's his excuse for this fail. I'm not sure if anybody saw it. It's gonna be in it sometime. We'll see. So we're waiting on more and more players. No idea what's going on. People taking a break for some reason. Promity
Great shot.
gets the big jump. Well done there. You surely must have watched one of my movies. So he is making the best balcony run ever without any mistakes. And you actually makes the comment that the next potato stand should be about Rob, but I don't have a lot of footage of Rob actually.
Jawohl. Yeah!
Prepare to fight.
Hey!
But anyways, we're gonna get this game on the way.
Jawohl.
Fight.
The last round of this RTCW.Live Season 1 Blood Vengeance game. Sooks is gonna get the Panzer shot off, but he actually misses the jump and he's too late. And he does get a double man, but he doesn't prevent the main door to be planted. And Webby actually jumped the wall here, and let's see if the X's are aware of it, as David doesn't see him. This is interesting, as he doesn't see him, and he just decides to walk away very slowly. He's gonna grab the documents shortly. Nice that I saw this moment. Actually, he doesn't grab the documents yet. He's gonna wait till the respawn is all there. But actually, they grab the flag, so he might not have a straight run here. He's still on the documents.
Great shot.
As one guy is actually really close on
Dynamite planted.
There's two players now. On near the documents, he shows himself. Webby, still with the documents. Jin is moving back towards the courtyard steps. Webby is on the service door. There's 4 players are actually trying to move in, even the Panzer shot goes in. But a great play there by Webby, making sure that the Limbo team all have to chase him. If they're not set up for the next push, maybe. Let's see. As the respawn comes in, let's take a look at the spawns, how far they're aligned. So in the neutral zone respawns like 5 seconds after the Limbo team. The neutral zone team can try to get some spawns here. Then again, decides to push out like the Panzer, he can already be in office when they respawn. So it's gonna be tricky. Blaz is trying to spawn kill some player. Gets the LT in the garage a bit of guard there. Jin was there to help him. Sooks and Nizu exchange Panzers, double man each. This is interesting, a lot of kills from neutral zone again, and they should have a go for these documents. Nizu is in the nice spawn, so if he gets double man here, I think it might be a good game unless they're chasing the documents. Don't know what to follow at which time.
Objective secure.
Somebody took the documents back and I didn't see it. Sorry, folks. Anyways, we still got Limbo in the defense. There's 6 minutes 40 left. Zwani actually gets a lot of kills every round. I see he gets a lot of sprees. 6 takes him down. He must have heard me. Was a bit jealous or something. And that artillery is quite timed pretty good. As the Sooks is in the courtyard and he will get a double man. Nice shot there. He will need to help out the service team because there's a lot of players pushing in there. Who is needs? Decides to back out the nade to make sure that there's no team kill, and he does one more, and actually will be too late for the next nade. Maybe no, he doesn't. Maybe he gets the team kill, but the one player grabs it. And nice shot there by the Limbo team. They need to make the secure, and it won't happen because they're not in position to make the secure, and 3 players are now moving with the documents towards the office. And the Limbo team have the advantage that they will respawn sooner, so they might have a shot getting over this back wall, and I think a few players might already be there. Yes, David is there. I think somebody's back raping. Yeah, Jin is back raping, but I don't think he will go far with Zuger. But actually there's a lot of other players also making the back rape here. We got 3 players, and I'm not sure where the documents are right now. We're in the back. They got shot by Suits, so will make the grab back, and Spadu and his friends will make the push right now. They will try to get there before the respawn comes in from the Limbo team, but they're too slow, and Spadu will have to wait a bit until his comrades clear the transmitter as Rivendell tries to back rape the documents. Nizo is forced to make that shot on towards the back raper, as they have control over the top, and there's still a few players inside, I reckon. Nova just turns around when Swanee wasn't going down the ladder and make the secure. Really nice round there by Hoogst. He's a win 10. And both teams get the same amount of kills. So not bad there. Probably better for neutral zone as they were attacking. They had a really good time. It's below 5. No, it's not below 5 minutes. That's an average time, I'd say. 5 minutes 35. Not bad. Not great turbo.
To fight.
As what some commie folk would say, Chernobyl. We're gonna get this last round underway.
Fight.
And Limbo will try to get their honor back, or however you say it in English. And we will go full Rambo here and get the nade kill. As actually Limbo decided to plant the back door straight from the beginning, which is interesting to see. I would have waited just a little while longer until they were sure they wouldn't be able to grab the flag, because I'm not sure if they even know how the spawns align. Let me check what actually those spawns. It's actually quite similar as the last round again. Actually spawn a bit earlier than allies, like say 5 seconds. So that allows the neutral zone team to be in position when Limbo decide to attack, because they spawn after, but then Limbo have the advantage that they can spawn right before they respawn. So that's always a nice, an interesting spawn time in my opinion. We have 4 minutes 30 on the board. The storage wall has been breached and 2 players moving in the back. I think one Swanee and Glass are now both at the back. They actually get the flag. Very well done by Limbo. So you need to engineer somebody who need to plant this. And David actually gets a kill, but where is he? Where is David? He's actually at the back wall as the engineer. He probably spawned back, and I'm not sure. Maybe he put his spawn site incorrect after his initial defense. I'm not sure. He will move forward, but he will self-go for sure. No, he doesn't, and he gets a full spawn. Oh my god, I hope there's another engineer there for the ally side. Because no, there is not, and they're gonna waste another 30 seconds to get a plant. 1 minute they're wasted to get a service or plant. I mean, that's cool there. There's only 3 minutes to begin with. Tries to get the documents, but the last guy standing takes him down. XRB. The respawn comes in, and I guess David will now finally get that plant. Where is he? Yes, he will. And Six did a nice double man. Might open things up here. Rivendell with a kill as well, and nobody's at the documents right now. Jin, Nova, both going for the documents. As one player is only there, it's Babi. It's an 8 frag. It's the second frag. They get the turrets. Oh, maybe. Yes. Oh, well, he won't, but his teammates. He stalls them long enough for the respawn to come in, and Nizo with a triple man didn't see it there as they makes the push towards the exit spawn. And he needs to play a bit more forwards. I would always go forwards, because now he has a big chance to be seen here at this corner, I think. Ooh. 2 players in the back, and they don't spot him, but he might actually have made a bit too much noise. No, they didn't see him.
2 minutes to get out of there, soldier.
Let's see what he decides to do. Will he grab the up straight, no service, or will he wait? He's only 2 minutes. Let's see what he does here. Gonna make him straight to service. And the respawn of neutral zone will come in. And they actually get the flag. He decides to go to the warehouse and he pushes through. Nice play here by David. He made all the good decisions with his documents, and Panzer will get the full spawn, and 4 people at the locks pushing towards the transmitter side. There's one guy already inside, it's Swanee. As 2 players make the back rape. Limbo are not caught off guard, and there's a good artillery here. He will need to wait. Actually, I think the transmitter is clear right now, but will he decide to take the risk and go in? No, he won't, as Blaze actually was still at the transmitter. And that's a really nice stall there by neutral zone artillery supports. Or artillery fire, which are the correct word this evening. So 50 seconds left. They have, well, only 1 spawn to make it happen, so here it goes. We'll see what happens. And there's actually a really annoying strike there by the Axis side. Where are those Limbo boys? Where are they? They finally try to make the push, but there's so much spam there by the Axis side, and Nizo with a triple man. I can't see it happen. There's only 20 seconds left, and basically all of the Axis players are still alive. There's another airstrike here, and I think another LT will have charged soon. There's nade spam. I can't see it happen. There's 3 people still in the lower spawn, as they will now make the push. 5 seconds left. It's already too late. Tukes with a double LT kill. That's that. Good games. 4-0 to neutral zone. This was a pretty interesting game. Neutral zone are better than I think we all think they are, because they were a few weeks back. They were still playing against the team of W. I'm not sure which team that was or name, but they played for actually basically who was gonna play in Division 3, and the neutral zone boys, the Finnish boys, won that game, and they're showing they're really capable of dealing some damage in this cup in Division 2, because they will win 4-0 to Limbo. And that's that. As I will input the final score. So anyway guys, let's play some gatherers after this. And let's have some more RTCW fun while the coronavirus is still there. As more countries go in lockdown again because of a 2nd or 3rd wave even. So all we can do now is pray that it will go over soon. And in the meantime, let's play some RTCW or ET or whatever you like. So that's that. Thanks for watching guys, and I hope to see you another time maybe for another cast. Bye bye.